Sup everyone, this is Dimitri, and today I wanted to talk about one of the big three exercises, and it's probably one that everybody who has went to the gym in their life has done at least once. That is the barbell bench press. Right, I've seen a bunch of people say that barbell press is extremely overrated, it's not worth doing, it's very injurious, it's very risky, and so on and so forth. And while I do agree that it is overrated just because of how popular it is, and a bunch of people in the other camp think that it's the main and the necessary chest builder and you can't build your pecs without it. While it is an extremely popular exercise and maybe a bit more than it actually deserves, it is still a really good tool in the toolbox, and it is by no means a bad exercise. That is with the caveat that you do it with proper form, full range of motion, etc., etc. And don't try to go way too heavy with it. In a bodybuilding program, the barbell bench press should probably be done as the first exercise of that day. You can go into quite low rep ranges with it and still be fairly safe, but I mostly recommend going about 5 to 10 reps. What that will allow you to do is utilize those faster twitch motor units, which are actually quite a bit more growth prone than slow twitch motor units, which will primarily be targeted in the higher rep ranges. And because you're doing that exercise first, you will be fresh and you will be able to push those motor units a lot closer to failure than and activate them a lot more than you would be otherwise. Alright, and now I'm going to talk about my own personal experience with that exercise. About a year ago, I stopped doing more barbell bench presses altogether because I bought into that fear-mongering attitude of some people saying that it's overrated and injurious and so on. And also I had a bit of shoulder issues, which is probably because I still didn't really have my technique locked in. Not that I really do now, but it's quite a bit better, I think. And also because I was going a lot closer to failure all the time, because I still didn't really know about RP and RIR and how to really use those. So then I moved on to doing exclusively dumbbell bench presses, which worked great for me. That's a really good exercise as well. And right now I'm in a deload after week 8 of my mesocycle, and that is the second mesocycle when I started barbell bench pressing again. I really can't say that I haven't any issues, any nagging injuries with my elbows or shoulders. They really feel quite fine, and as a matter of fact, in this exact mesocycle I made the push day extremely heavy on the exercises which are supposed to be shoulder destroyers, elbow destroyers, and are commonly thought of as such. And I'm gonna put the day up on the screen right now. As you can see, I have the barbell bench press, which is a heavy exercise. Then I have an incline barbell press, which is again supposed to be tough on the shoulders. Then I have assisted dips, which are obviously not as bad as regular dips, but still quite heavy on the shoulders as well. And then the extension doesn't really matter, and then the upright row, which is also supposed to absolutely explode your shoulders from the inside. Obviously it hasn't done that to me, and what I credit it to is not going too heavy, not going as close to failure all the time, having control of your technique, and going through the whole range of motion. And if you do all those things, exercises like this will only strengthen those tissues, and you probably won't have or at least will be way less likely to get an injury like that. Now, if you have an injury or you actually feel pain during these exercises, then obviously you shouldn't do them. But at least don't throw them out altogether. Probably you could do the same thing as I did. Move on to something, a different exercise, like a dumbbell bench press, for example, and then slowly reintroduce the other exercise and see if it feels better this time. And it shows how it does for me, and I've made a lot of progress, especially on my barbell bench press in the past few months. When I reintroduced it, I did about 60 kilograms for 12 reps or so, which is quite pathetic, at least for my experience. But I was severely unaccustomed to the movement because of not doing it for so long. And now I've progressed up to my lifetime PR, 82.5 kilos for 10 reps. One last thing that I should mention is there's a lot of temptation with that exercise to max out, and if you're really after your best results in terms of hypertrophy, I don't think that should be done at all. And if you do max out, it will just present a lot of fatigue for not a lot of stimulus, and also it will present a lot of actual acute injury risk. And I don't think maxing out should be done ever. I think that's pretty much it. If you have any thoughts, please let me know in the comments and tell me about your experience with barbell bench pressing. Also throw down some ideas for the videos, and I might make one just for you. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.